that moment when you passed your driver's test and you were finally allowed to drive a car all on your own? It is so exciting to gain some independence. Perhaps a friend has been teaching you to knit and you finally finished that scarf. Or maybe you learned how to do a small renovation project in your home. We all like to do things independently, but it can take a lot of practice to master a new skill. Our kids like to be independent too. One of the first things they learn to do for themselves is to use a spoon to feed themselves. But how do I know if my child is ready for this step? I know my child might be ready to learn to use a spoon when they like to pick up food and feed themselves. They reach for the spoon. When introducing utensils, teach your child to use a spoon first. Use foods that will stick to the spoon so your child does not have to scoop. Some of the favorites include foods like applesauce, cottage cheese, oatmeal, pudding, or yogurt. Use two spoons. One is for you and one is for your child. Hold your child's hand and help them put the spoon into the bowl, then up to their mouth. Try doing this 5 times at the start of each meal. Let them keep practicing with their spoon while you finish with your spoon. When your child has learned to use a spoon, you can now introduce a fork. Use the same strategies you used when teaching them to use a spoon. These following types of foods are easier to pierce with a fork: cooked vegetables, melon chunks, pasta shells, pieces of soft fruit like peaches without skin or strawberries, or toasted squares with peanut butter. Learning to eat is messy, and that is okay. Here are some more ideas that might help your child succeed with utensils. Think about how your child is sitting. Have your child sitting in a high chair or on a booster chair. When your child is well supported, it is easier for them to use their hands. Give your child the opportunity to practice with tools and play. As your child learns to hold a tool in their hand and control it, they will also get better at holding a spoon or fork and feeding themselves. Examples of tools include painting with a brush or scribbling with a marker, playing shovels in sand or snow, using a hammer or wooden spoon to bang on something, pretending to feed baby or brush baby's hair. And one of the most important strategies is to enjoy family mealtime. Your child will learn from you. This week, think about: is my child ready to use a spoon? What can I do to help them practice? What foods would we like to try? What toys can I include in their play?